The Attorney General's office admitted to Way 31's I-Team it's creating a plan to fix a broken parole system, but that's not far enough for one victim.
The Attorney General and the Governor's office both should investigate this more thoroughly. This is a smokescreen.
The I-Team started pressing the state after the parole board let out a criminal serving a life sentence. He's now charged with killing 3 people, including a young boy. He recently pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity. The Attorney General's office also told the Way 31 I-Team the parole board made a mistake, miscategorized Jimmy Spencer as a non-victim offender, and an automated electronic alert system is failing. Way 31's Brecken Terry talked with one of Spencer's victims from 30 years ago. She's live in Franklin County after telling him the state's creating a plan but won't share any more details.
The Attorney General's office told me it can't comment on any specifics until there's a final plan in place. The victim from Franklin County did not want to be identified, but he told me the state's response isn't good enough and the people deserve answers.
Someone that failed to do their job in a proper manner, and it's typical of what we see coming out of Montgomery.
The Pardon and Parole Board told Way 31 it's doing a complete review of Jimmy Spencer's case, but this victim wants answers. Answers unlikely to come because parole documents are sealed, especially internal reviews.
The biggest problem was with the Board of Pardons and Paroles ever releasing this man. And also, once they did release him, they didn't follow up on his whereabouts.
The parole board let Spencer out in January. After that, he walked away from a reentry program, was arrested on drug charges, and is now charged with killing 3 people in July. The parole board didn't request his arrest until after he was locked up on the new homicide charges. Spencer's victim from the late 80s only has one thing to say about Spencer's parole officer.
He has failed to do his duty.
This victim is so upset because the state changed a law last year, which meant the board didn't need to notify him Spencer was up for parole or out of prison.
Do you see where he's upset?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, I can understand that.
And this man hopes the governor realizes why he's so upset and helps force changes the Attorney General and many people say are needed.
If she has a plan, I hope that plan, and part of that plan is to remove them because, let's face it, they haven't done their job as they should have.
And I'm trying to figure out why. I've filed requests for Jimmy Spencer's parole officer's personnel files, and I've also requested any information that review finds of the parole board's internal review. We're waiting to see if those requests will be filled. Live in Franklin County for the Way 31 Shoals I-Team, I'm Brecken Terry.